Hey there, you guys. It's me, Aaliyah Divine Taylor, and this is my YouTube channel. Woo! All right, what's today's date? It is Monday, May 25th, 2026. It is at 5:18 a.m. I'm to the general tarot read, the sign of Virgo. Okay, this is a timeless read, so be past, present, and your future. All right, and then the energies are interchangeable, so take them and flip them around as need be. And don't forget, personal read information is in the description box down below. All right, this is for Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. Ten of Swords. Okay. What's going on for Virgo? What do we got for Virgo? Death card. Okay. Bottom of the deck is High Priestess. I have the deck upside down. Did I put the cards in? I sure did put them right back upside down. Okay. Good that I caught that. All right, what do we got for Virgo? This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Ten of Pentacles. What else for Virgo? For the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. And then the overall energy for Virgo is too many cards. Overall energy for Virgo. Too many cards. What is the overall energy for Virgo? You know what? Fine, I'll take it. Six of Cups and the Hermit. Someone from your past, I guess, might be coming back. Or you guys just be feeling nostalgic, looking back at the past, reflecting. Hermit card, possibly keeping to yourself. He talks about, you go to a hermit, like pretty much being private, being in your cave here, Virgo. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. So your underlying energy is the Queen of Cups. So y'all be feeling a bit emotional or just very intuitive right now. Good for you. Pretty much let your heart be your guide. The Hanged One. About something that I feel like you don't know about. It's like you will know soon enough. But yeah, let's see. Overall energy is Six of Cups and the Hermit card. Like I said, it could be talking about just revisiting the past, or the past might wanting to revisit you. The Hermit card, yeah. Like as I said, when y'all are in this energy, possibly just looking back, feeling nostalgic, looking at old memories on your laptop or phone or whatever, just just be aware that also someone in the past might be coming back. First thing out here is the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. So this is two different energies. If you're not one, you're the other. How about you though, Virgo? It could be the Queen of Wands energy. It doesn't matter whether you're a man, woman, or anything in between. Pretty much, you're just embodying this Queen of Wands energy, or maybe you're just glowing, you're shining. Like you're called to be this energy where you're like this go-getter. Like you're not like up in your head thinking so much. You're more just a woman of action or a man of action. King of Swords, though, there is this masculine King of Swords energy coming towards y'all, or is here. What is this King of Swords about? Clarify the King of Swords for Virgo. What do we got for Virgo? Oh, it's King of Swords. King of Swords. What am I doing? What do we got with the King of Swords? Let's see. Clarify the King of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands. It seems like whoever this King of Swords is, they want a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. They want to give you some sort of gift. Ace of Pentacles. I said they could be viewing you as the Nine of Pentacles. So again, someone who's just very, very confident. This is how this person looks at you. You're in the Nine of Pentacles. You're confident. You're beautiful. Your money looks great. You look great. Six of Swords. This is someone who wants to, I feel like, I don't know, just go to greener pastures with you. They want to move past whatever has happened. Ace of Wands and says start something new. This could be someone who wants to start something new. Um, Anything else for this King of Swords? Anything else? This person's been watching you. Yeah, this is the Page of Swords. This person watching you from a distance. The Star card, they view you like this. Again, they view you as someone very beautiful. No matter what, it's a man, woman, anyone, anything in between. They're watching you. They like what they see. They feel like you're very unique. You're very different. You're very beautiful. You stand out amongst the crowd. And the Knight of Cups, you somehow capture this person's heart. Yeah, so Virgo, someone might be wanting to come towards you. Yeah, someone who you know might be wanting to come towards you. So what's the Ten of Swords then? Wait, what's the Ten of Swords for Virgo? What's the Ten of Swords? Nine of Wands, Four of Swords, Strength. So the Ten of Swords talks about endings. For you guys, this could be the end of the Nine of Wands energy. Feeling like you constantly like look over your shoulders or be guarded or constantly I feel like carrying the burdens of the past with you. Because with the Ten of Swords, with especially the Nine of Wands, talks about you guys have like the wounded warrior. You guys have been through a lot. Kind of been possibly hurt a lot. I was a time where maybe I feel like really healed from that. But it's like once again, I thought that's why you guys are looking back at your past or like reflecting. Like you guys give me the energy where I say you're just pulling these swords out your back, or finally like actually like emotionally like be able to move past whatever's happened from you, and not like kind of still be like I don't want to say PTSD or anything, but like like sometimes trauma can like live with you. So it's like even though you're out of that situation, it's like it can still like affect you. It's kind of like that. A lot of you guys are getting out of that. Especially with the Four of Swords, you guys are definitely being called to rest up, heal more. Just take take care of yourself. Your body, your mind, your spirit, and then yeah, a lot of you guys are powering through. Let's see anything else. Ten of Swords. I think that's anything else. Ten of Swords for Virgo. Oh, jumped right out. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, a lot of you guys have this energy where again you're just focused on getting your own balance. Two of Pentacles, it can talk about getting your money like in order. But I'm getting more sense like again it just talks about more about time management. You know, being mindful of what you give so much of your time, your money, your energy into. Just throughout the day, because it pretty much like will shape what happens to you in the future, like down the road. Like if you guys ever start that art project, it's like you never like really be an artist because you never created any art. So it's kind of like that. Like it's pretty telling you like that's something like you've been wanting to like start doing. Go ahead and pretty much like just get to it now. Like yeah, you guys are resting up and stuff like that, but now actually take action with the Queen of Wands being your energy. Take action towards things you should be doing pretty much. Let's get the different deck. What's his death? Oh, I didn't even show you the rest of the cards. We have the Death card and then the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, again, something could be. It's about almost time to restart. Ooh, you've chosen to restart your device as soon as possible. Remember to leave your device turned on and plugged in. Not now. Okay, sorry. Little pop up. But yeah, you guys have the Death card and then the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, again, something is transforming within you here, Virgo. You may be going through a lot of changes here, which this in turn could be changing a lot of things around you. Start now. Your device will update outside of active hours. Unplug it in. Let me then unplug it then. Maybe that might. Okay, we're good. But yeah, something be changing here. Also, in regards to the Ten of Pentacles, once again, your money, but also talk about your family, friends, some sort of long-term investment here. And then we also have the High Priestess with the Ace of Pentacles. Again, you guys are in this energy where you're being called to listen to your intuition, like let your heart be your guide. A lot of you guys are possibly just moving in silence, or again, just kind of being private, and there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, High Priestess with the Ace of Pentacles. You guys are in this very intuitive energy. And it's like most of you guys know that there's money coming towards you. Because I keep looking at these pentacles. Something about money could be coming towards you, or an offer could be coming towards you. What's the death card? What's changing specifically for Virgo? What is this? What is this death card? What's changing? Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and then the Devil. Yeah, this ending is going to cause you to finally have some sort of forward momentum. Things start to speed up. Things start to finally change, and yeah, I feel like things are going to start happening very quickly whenever something does pretty much end here. Seven of Wands again. It might require. It might having the energy of the Seven of Wands. What's wrong? Why am I tripping over my words? Yeah, for all you guys, y'all gonna be moving past, whatever this blockage was for you guys. Talk about, pretty much just protecting your energy. Eight of Pentacles, yeah, working on less of the Devil card here. Yeah, working on something here that maybe that has been like, I don't know, been like something that's been nudging for you. What's this Devil card for Virgo? This is Devil for Virgo. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, again, it's pretty much working on like the Two of Pentacles talks about, your priorities. Not just being more mindful about pretty much what you focus on a daily basis will be the main thing, or trying to multitask. Okay, so what's the too many cards? What's the Ten of Pentacles for Virgo? Ten of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Okay, so this is some sort of good news or about some sort of restart. So you guys might be getting inspired by something here. Queen of Chalices. Yeah, and again, a lot of you Virgos out there, y'all are going to be in this Queen of Cups energy where, again, you're just, you're very, I don't want to say emotional, but just, you're very in tune with your feelings. The Queen of Cups someone who feels a lot, but, may not like always let it show, but someone who's like very nurturing, very healing, very caring. You guys just be that energy. Even though you guys are all like, this go-getter, like someone's very beautiful. It's like you're also someone who is very like intuitive and listen to your heart. And that's gonna be the thing that you're being called to do more often, in order to achieve this Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what else for the Ten of Pentacles will work out. Yeah, Four of Wands. Yeah. Let your heart be your guide in regards to the Four of Wands. It talks about, celebration, like, twin flame, a home, joy, that sort of thing. Like, Four of Wands talks about, like, celebration, a lot of positive things. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. A lot of things possibly, balancing out here for you. Someone could be wanting to give you something. I'm getting that definitely. Someone might be wanting to give you something, some money. The Fool card, it might have you at the bottom. The Fool card's at the bottom of the deck. It might have you want to take a leap of faith on something. Temperance. Yeah. This is coming towards you guys because a lot of you guys are in this balanced energy again, where maybe you guys have been divinely guided. Lover's card here for you at the bottom of the deck. This is Gemini energy. A lot of you guys are excuse me. A lot of you guys are gonna have a choice about how you want to move forward whenever this with this Ten of Pentacles situation. Yeah, they can talk about family. Maybe some of you guys might have a family, or be wanting to start one. It's also about let's talk about having a choice in regards to maybe possibly just like what you want to do with yourself, with your life. I feel like again, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Your advice is just to go after whatever it is that you feel like will ultimately, give you that Ten of Pentacles, that wish fulfillment, that long-term investment that you've been wanting here, Virgo. Yeah, a lot of you guys, I said, you have a choice in how you want to get it, but it's coming towards you. There's some sort of money coming towards you. A lot of you guys are working on the time management and working on yourself and seeing a lot of forward progress, and you're like in this balanced energy where, I said, a lot of people can just be seeing you as somebody who's very patient. Yeah, but Three of Pentacles. This is what's coming towards you. Someone might be wanting to work with you because some of you like, either someone wants to work with you, possibly start dating you, get married, move in. I'm seeing people are now like wanting to work with you. That's because I said it's weird because like they want to work with you because like you're so private with the High Priestess card, or because you're so like intuitive. It's like again like it's almost like your gifts, your talents. Because like not only is the High Priestess card here, but the Queen of Wands also talks about you guys having some sort of passion, some sort of talent or a gift that you're like actively pursuing. Whereas like that's what's gonna end up propelling you towards this Ten of Pentacles, or towards this like this teamwork, this collaboration, this new thing here. Yeah, it's embedded in your gifts, your talents, or your knowledge. That's what's going to be the thing that really gets you this Page of Pentacles, yeah. Get you towards this new thing here. So we guys speak about a new offer. Also talks about you guys learning new things. Yeah, Eight of Swords. This could be something that you don't see coming here. Yeah. hmm What else is High Priestess card? Six of Wands, Three of Swords. Why is this Three of Swords here? Six of Wands talks about getting public recognition, getting a victory. But I don't understand, why is the Three of Swords here? Talk about Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here for Virgo? Something may be coming back up. Someone may be wanting to rush in with the Knight of Swords being here in the reverse. There's someone who might want to be rushing in, but I'm not sure if it's like for the right reason. Someone might be rushing in recklessly. And with the Judgment card being here, this is like someone who wants to come towards you, but it's like this is someone who you already know. Maybe could have broken your heart. Maybe they broke their own heart. Take it as resonates. But someone might be wanting to come towards you. King of Swords could be a King of Swords. It could be that same King of Swords from the beginning. This person wants to come towards you. The person from the beginning. This is the same person from the beginning. The King of Swords that from the very beginning is offering, like I said, a new start. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. They want to pretty much like have this restart with you. Because like this is someone maybe with a Nine of Wands. Now this makes more sense. With a Nine of Wands who's put you through a lot. Could have put you through a lot of hurt. Betrayal, backstabbing, lies, manipulation, whatever. And who this person is like, this is someone who like pretty much force you, like pretty much like work on yourself more, like gain your confidence back or get your money up, or this is possibly someone who at one point in time you had like an unhealthy attachment towards this person, or they had an unhealthy attachment towards you, or something like that. But this person maybe wanted to come back around, and you have a choice whether or not you do want to entertain this person. Yeah, that's what's going on. That's what the Three of Swords is about. This is someone who may be up in their head about coming towards you, or it's like when this person comes towards you, it's like you will pretty much be like, you. It's almost like that bittersweet feeling where it's like, okay, I'm glad that you're here to tell me that I'm the best thing you ever had, because I am. But it's like you really, each one of these will be different. But just if you. Let me pull a couple more cards before I say anything. This is someone who wants to come towards you now. Yeah, this is someone who was a bit restless, who's unrestless now. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to come back and reunite with you. So I am right. This is someone who wants to come back. Ace of Pentacles and then the Strength card. And they want to give you this offer. This is where it's coming from. Someone for your palace wants to give you this offer. So there's some sort of money or something coming towards you. And it could be from this person. Maybe wanting to come to give you money or a ring, or possibly just start something solid with you. But you're in the Queen of Swords energy when this person comes in. Yeah. I mean, overall, you guys are a match, King and Queen of Swords, but it's like you're kind of like guarded without Queen of Swords. It's like you already know this person. You already know the truth. You're like wanting to know this person is coming back with BS. Because again, you don't want to go back to Three of Swords. You don't want to go back to the Eight of Wands energy. You don't want to be stuck in your head, not knowing what's happening or what's gonna come of this, or feeling like you're constantly being mistreated. This is what you don't want. Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This is why you possibly let this thing go previously. Like someone who's coming back with that Judgment card. This someone wants to come back, but maybe it's something you could have let go. Yes, the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Three of Cups. Yeah, this is reconciliation. Let me get a different deck. Hold on. Let's see. What is the Ace of Pentacles for Virgo? Ace of Pentacles. What is this? What is the Ace of Pentacles for Virgo? Someone in the past wants to come back. It's your choice. It's an Emperor. This Emperor wants to reconcile. Wow, okay, so yeah, and they're coming with an offer. That's the Ace of Pentacles. Someone's coming to offer you something. There's someone who's been watching you. They think you're amazing, beautiful, attractive. You're very unique. Yeah, but just like this person also knows like you're very private because that's who this person is. They've been watching you, possibly for a long time, just watching you. So yeah, you guys definitely know each other. Ace of Swords. This one wants to now finally have some sort of breakthrough with you, or someone who wants to like break their silence. They want to come and speak up and tell you how they feel. Temperance. They're being divinely guided to do so. This one wants to come towards you and balance things out with you. Six of Pentacles. They possibly want to give you money. Yeah, someone might be wanting to come towards you to give you something. It could be money. I keep seeing a lot of pentacles. Someone might be wanting to give you money, or like something physical, like a ring or a house, or something stable like a relationship. I'm not sure, but the choice is ultimately up to you whether or not you want this person. Yeah, but you both know each other somehow. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, it messages pretty much saying like saying the same thing over and over. There's like offer a gift of something coming towards you. Yeah. Anything else for Virgo before I get some advice? This will cause an ending. Devil in the reverse. Four Swords here. Oh. Queen of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. The Death card says this is going to cause an ending. Something's going to change once this person comes back. Someone's coming back and it'll force a change. Possibly change the narrative. I don't know. Devil card in the verse. Someone who I feel like has possibly let go of whatever toxic ties they could have had, or could have just like I feel like just let go of possibly bad habits, negative mindset. It could be anything. The devil could be literally any person, place, or thing. Yeah, someone pretty much got rid of whatever the issue or the blockage was. Four Swords. This now someone wants to heal things with you. Because whoever this person is, they know you're the Queen of Swords energy. They know you're going to be a bit defensive. But they know that they put you in that energy. Again, if they possibly would have treated you better, you wouldn't be defensive. But they ultimately view you as the Queen of Pentacles, someone who they can definitely build with. Like they know you're someone who's very, very resourceful. You're good with money, or you're just someone who's very nurturing. Again, you're very caring. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Followed by the Eight of Wands. This is going to come in quick. Knight of Wands. This is coming in so when this happens, this is going to be changing quickly. We have three fast-moving cards at the very end. When this person comes in and gives you this, it's like it'll cause a lot of great changes. Knight of Wands, super fast energy coming in hot and heavy. Eight of Wands, this is going to start taking off for you super quickly. Or maybe it's going to be a lot of calls, a lot of texts, a lot of emails. And then Wheel of Fortune talks about great change coming too. When this person comes in, they're going to, I feel like, really try to change things for the better with you. Yeah, the person is they want victory. And that means, with you, Seven of Pentacles, if you as a good investment. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, Six of Swords. They want to move forward. It's a straightforward reading. Someone messed up and they want to come back. Look, Seven of Pentacles. They view you as the good investment. This is what they've been reflecting on. King of Pentacles. This is someone who is popped up as dang near every king. And then, like I said, with the Six of Swords, they want to right their wrongs. They actually want to make things better with you. That's the goal. Wow. Knight of Swords, they're coming in quick. Yeah, this is someone who. Okay, this is about love. Let's hold on. This is about love. What's going on here? Okay, what is going on with this love connection here? Yeah, Virgo. It's like while you're over here just kind of doing your thing, this person just pops back up. I'm trying to take all this. It says, let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. That could have been the problem for someone in this connection, especially if we're doing with the Emperor. Maybe someone who could have, maybe in the past just done things out of their need to control. I think, we have overthinking. Playing negative scenarios in your head is creating issues which weren't there at first. Okay, so someone needs to be mindful about, the thoughts that they, tell themselves in their head. I feel like if there isn't a problem, like don't create one is going to be like the main thing. but different paths. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The direction you want to move into are different. So this may be, the problem. Like maybe this person knows, like you guys, especially if y'all haven't talked for a while. It's like this person knows, like maybe y'all aren't on the same page. But they, like I said, towards the end, they want you to both be on the same page. That's like the goal. Yeah, open yourself to love though. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. Yeah, that's that Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands in the beginning of the reading. This person, or maybe just in general, maybe not this person, maybe just in general, you've been through a lot, Virgo. So it's like, it's, made you a bit defensive, a little guarded, but it's like telling you to pretty much, again, don't let that hold you back from, having, loving experiences, good experiences. Like that's going to be the main thing is for you to pretty much like, let go of that past. You have unconditional love. The love between you and your person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. There's someone who knows that they just got strong feelings for you and nothing can change it. Heck, I feel like maybe this person even at one point in time tried to change it, but they couldn't. It's telling you to take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. And then distance. Separation, separation you are experiencing is necessary to help the relationship grow. You guys could be at a distance, but someone wants to once again come in. Yeah, someone who's been watching from afar. Now someone was ready to take that leap of faith. I'm like, it's up to you on that. You want to take it too. Oh, that's kind of cute. Someone else wants to right their wrongs and fix what happened. Be optimistic. Keep in mind that you create your reality. You can attract love. You can't attract love with a negative mindset. So again, just be mindful of your thoughts here, Virgo. This is something from your past, or just give them a chance. Hear them out. Then we have past lives. You have known this person before. It is a soulmate from a past time. Yeah, that's why I said that Six of Cups is your over energy. Someone's coming back towards you. Someone who I feel like, you thought maybe you'd never see again. But reconciliation, yeah, they're coming. And they are the one. You have already met the romantic partner you seek. This is definitely the one that, that maybe you've been waiting for. Maybe this right person, wrong time situation. Let's give a couple words. What does this person want to say to you? I'm just curious. I was not expecting this to be a love reading, but since it is, let's get into it. Okay, Virgo. What's the person want to say to Virgo? Will you leave me like the others? This could have been someone who was worried that maybe you might leave them. Again, this person could have been acted out of their need to control. Because maybe before, they've just been hurt, and they were trying their best not to repeat it. Anything else? I want to be different, and I cry at night. Yeah, this is someone who hurt you, or pretty much I don't know, just wasn't there for you. This is someone who may cry at night, especially if they were the one who have hurt you. And now it's like I said, they want to be different, and I feel like that's what they're coming to show you. This one wants to come correct. They don't want to hurt you anymore. They don't want to take advantage of you. Because that's you popped up as the Queen of Cups several times. This one, maybe when you were dealing with them, you popped up and showed them you're the Queen of Cups. You are someone who's sweet. You're nice. You're kind. And they took advantage of your kind-hearted nature. This one wants to be different. They don't want to hurt you anymore. But this is the main question in their head. Is it over? When they come back, they're wondering, will you take them back? Yeah, this is someone who's they really, really want to make things right with you. Why can't I move on from you? Because you guys share some sort of spiritual connection that can't be easily erased. If only it worked that way. One more card if I get to, the advice. Would be the advice later. One more card, one more. Okay, two more. I wish to be like you. I long for your kiss. Yeah. This is someone who, like I said, they watch you. They imagine kissing you, Virgo, holding you. And like I said, if they have someone who's been watching you, it's like they see you're just someone who's very kind, you're nice, you're gentle, you're loving, you trust yourself. You really are showing up to this person like you're just a good person. And that's what really hurts the most to this person is they wonder why do they do that to someone who showed up like so sweet and so kind. Like didn't you try to love them and it's like they pushed you away. Yeah, it's someone who just it really breaks them up inside. I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, and this is why they're coming toward you. They can't stop thinking about you. Okay, what is the inner wisdom for Virgo? What is the wisdom for Virgo? Virgo's got a blast from the past. Okay, what's going on for Virgo? We have a couple advice for you. We have baggage. Excuse me. We have resist being weighed down by the guilt and shame of the past. The past is exactly what it is, the past. So unpack and begin your healing. Start life anew and stop dragging the old into the new. Virgo, I definitely like this is you. That's like with that a nine of wands, it's like you're so worried about people taking advantage of your kind-hearted nature again, and rightfully so. It's been happening to you like multiple times by people who should have like been there for you or should have taken care of you or loved you. Yeah, it's quite naturally gonna be like defensive, but it's like that's something you again have to like unlearn because yes, you needed that. You need to learn maybe a couple lessons in your past about just who you can and can't trust. But not everyone's gonna be like that. So just once again, just try your best to not be jaded. Good morning, love. Hey there, Andrea Davis 978. So good to have you here. We also have confidence. We have never allow anyone to try to confuse your confidence with arrogance. Confidence is a trait to be admired, not feared or punished. Yeah, before again, this could have been people who could have like try to knock you down to make themselves feel better because you guys were shining too bright, Virgo. Yeah, again, just stand tall, like I said, in the Queen of Wands energy, which you are. You are someone who's attractive. You are sexy. You are a go getter. You're very handsome, or take it as it resonates. You got it going on, and don't let people try to dim your light. Like just really just know that you're doing the dang thing. You have generational curses. Yeah, rise above your past and allow the cycle to end with you. Yeah, because a lot of you guys, like, being the generational curse breaker that you are, it might require you to walk a path that looks a bit different from everyone else around you. It may be a little difficult, sorry, but it's kind of like that's what you're here to do in this like lifetime. So you guys signed up to be like the person like the first person to like I don't know, the first to do a lot of different things pretty much in your family. And then we have perspective. Sometimes in life, things become outdated or out of focus. This is a prime time to look at your life from a whole new perspective. Yeah, it's time to look at things from a different perspective here, Virgo. You're not the same person that you used to be. Like and your situation isn't even the same thing. Like maybe it's a lot more nuanced than that. Shout out to you guys if y'all know that show, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. Y'all some real ones. But yeah, things are just changing. Like you're not the same. Your situation isn't changed. Maybe you moved, or maybe like you're dating someone new, or you're just having a new job, or it's just things are different. We have self care. So self care is not being selfish. You're investing in the most precious thing on earth. You. There's gonna be people maybe also in the past who could have like guilt tripped you and to make you feel like you're a selfish person for taking care of yourself, putting your needs first. Again, maybe that's why you guys have been a bit defensive because maybe before people have told you like standing up for yourself and putting your needs first is wrong, or people are weird. Just so people are weird. I know what you mean, Virgo. People could be weird like that, but just not everyone will be like that. So that's why I keep reminding you, just open yourself up for new experiences. Like open yourself up for like new love to come in. Like don't let the people from your past like stop you from enjoying the things that's going to be in your current reality or in the future. Okay, let's see. Any advice for Virgo? Oh, I found that. I found the deck. Okay, y'all don't know this, but in the Taurus reading, I was like trying to look for the positive affirmations deck and I couldn't find it. Okay, but I found it now. Okay, what advice do you have for a Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? Okay, we'll do this. It says dog. Their loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Okay, so that could have been like a major issue in the past. Again, I'm not taking that away from you, but just not everyone will hurt you. So just, try to be aware of that. You have Spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. So maybe a big thing that's going to help you get out of that, I said, that headspace, or really help you heal. So just like, do things that's going to create it for you. And that'll help you get like, into this more like, back to the old you where you used to, just I feel like, you know, before you got traumatized, let's just keep it real. Before you were hurt, yeah, what's gonna help you is just doing things that is fun for you. Writing, singing, dancing, whatever, reading a book, going on walks, doing things like that is gonna help you get back to that old you. Like again, not the old you as in like uh, before, just before you were hurt. We have Tiger though. You're being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you're capable of doing so. Yeah. Also, the Queen of Wands energy is someone who's like a natural born leader. Like this someone who can do like the task of like 3 different people like all at once. So maybe maybe you're being called to step up and lead here, Virgo. You know, possibly be like a teacher, a leader, or a mentor. Be aware of that. Bottom of the deck is Walrus. It says remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. Yeah, again, you guys are definitely spiritual, are very intuitive during this time. Have some sort of like very strong, like I feel like getting a lot of strong signs or omens or visions here. Pay attention to those because that's going to be the things that's going to be helping you during this time. You know, tr- um, that's going to be the thing that really is going to be helping you. Pretty much like just pay attention to them. Let's close out positive affirmations for Virgo. Closing it out with positive affirmations. What's positive affirmations for Virgo? Okay. Let's see what else for Virgo. Positive affirmations. Okay, we'll take these. We have I am unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Yeah, I keep getting the sense that for some reason, maybe in the past, it made you feel like, you going after the stuff that you wanted or putting your needs first was like a really bad thing. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. And just again, you're being called to trust wherever you're being led, wherever that creative spark is guiding you towards, whatever your intuition is trying to get you to do, pretty much know that it's in the right direction. And whatever you invest your time, your money, your energy into, that will be the thing that grows. As well as be mindful about what you focus so much. Whatever you think a lot on, that's what's also going to grow. So just be aware of that. Try to manifest positive. We have I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Yeah. Again, just do anything it takes for you to pretty much get back that headspace where you feel a bit more connected, like less like in survival mode, or less like feeling like I've like triggered, because we all have like situations that we all go through, and even though it may not be our fault that it happened to us, it still is our responsibility to heal. So kind of just at the end of the day, try your best to get closer to just I feel like you know being in alignment, being on the path that you feel like you're being guided to go towards. We have attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Yeah, so whenever people do attack you or project fear or judgment onto you, like I said, it's usually because those people are hurting. And I thought that's kind of what you were dealing with in the past. Just sometimes, well, not sometimes, a lot of times, hurt people. And when you come into people's lives like shining, looking good, or being like that loving energy, people kind of take it out on you, even though again it's not your fault. But those people like are just they're like they're hurt, they're a little traumatized, and they, unlike you, haven't worked through their issues. Or heck, maybe you've been like the catalyst for change in a lot of people's lives here, Virgo. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't know it. Bottom of the deck, it says, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Yeah, your main task is to, get back in this loving, sweet energy, like the Queen of Cups energy. This is like pretty much you have it in you, and pretty much it's being called for you to, to pretty much bring that energy back out. Again, it doesn't matter if you're man or woman, because take the energy, flip them around. You can be King of Cups, King of Wands, whatever. But you've been called to get back to energy like pretty much before you got hurt. Focus on the love. Focus on doing things that you enjoy. That's gonna be the main thing that's gonna be helping you out. Just in general, like just to heal from whatever you've been through. Do things that's fun for you. Do things you enjoy. Do things you love, and also be more kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself, because you are gonna be your number one investment, Virgo. Okay. Listen if you're reading that. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe because that helps push my channel out to a bigger audience. You guys know I love all of that amazing jazz. Yes, I do, Virgo. Okay, so you guys, you're already on the right track. It's just confirmation again to keep working on yourself. You know, keep like doing time management, like prioritizing things that are important to you. Do more of that, as well as again, follow your creative spark. You know, do the things that I feel like you've been called here to do. Because each one of you Virgos have a purpose. Maybe some of you guys are meant to be seen, like with the star card being here. You have a certain gift, a certain talent that's going to help out the world, and it's just being called for you to like let that light shine. Like don't hold back and be you. Yeah, that's the new reading. So I love you, Virgo, so much. But this being said, goodbye, my superstars.